Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Today we're going to be carrying on our playthrough of the Kingdom of Ireland. And this episode I do have a plan. Let's just go ahead and check our current situation though. I don't think anything has changed here. We are in debt. That should recover in just over 2 months' time. And Rome will lose land when vessel dies. That is a problem. We need to find my half-brother another wife because he doesn't have any children. Wait there. How do I get back onto that menu? There we go. Wait, he does have children. But did we marry you off matrilineary? That's a word. Maybe we did. Ah, okay. We'll have to solve that in a minute. But I do have a plan going into this episode. I actually, for the first few wars we've had here, we've always struggled on the champion side of the things. So, even though we have some amazing prowess, like look at this guy, 36 prowess. That's amazing, but he doesn't have a wife. So, in order to basically make sure our next generation of champions are nice and strong, so if we do have to go to war against the Vikings again, which is very likely, then we should be in a bit of a better situation here. So let's try and find him a nice wife. Now, maybe we want, let's see, we want some inheritable traits, ideally. No, genius and intelligent is good, but what we really want is stuff like Hill or even Amazonian. However, we only have one. She's a genius, but she's 41, so maybe that wouldn't result in many children. However, we do have Isabel here, who is Dutch. She does have 9 martial. Oh wait, no, not Isabel, sorry. ALBA, Nick, Tigan. Oh, Isabel had a much easier name. 25-year-old Irish here. Only 5 martial, but she does have hail, which gives +2 prowess, a small health boost, and 5 attraction opinions. So, if we can marry them off, and hopefully if this guy has some kids, they'll already have really good prowess because of his natural prowess here. He is a legendary blade master too, and then hopefully his kids will also have hail. So let's go ahead and marry him off. This guy's 55. Maybe we can still find him a wife. She's intelligent, but different faith. That's a problem. Let's see. Is there anyone else? Maybe we could get this genius in here. She is Sephardi, Catholic here, but maybe that's okay. We can bring her in. Genius would be nice if we could get it in, because Genius does give +5 martial as well. So let's try and get them in. For Articus here, he's getting on a bit. How old is this guy? This guy's 44. He's 55. He's 52. Do you know what? Let's go ahead and give him a wife as well. There we go. We can... different faith. Catholics are okay, but I don't want anything... Insular and Catholics, ideally. We could go ahead and get Euphemia here. She is Polish. She is also intelligent, so we can go ahead and get that married. There's a lot of intelligent women, actually, that have not been married off for some reason. Let's see. Isabel the Dutch here. There we go. She's quick, so let's go ahead and get that marriage off. And my half-brother here... Can we need to try and find him a wife. Although he can just find his own wife as well. Okay, so things are looking all good there. There we go. We're going to get a bunch of marriage acceptances now. Excellent, excellent. And hopefully we get some nice, strong young knights. A lot of quick and intelligent knights as well. Benedicta does come of age though. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. For the longest time I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Benedicta the intricacies of any kind of scholarship. All efforts have come to naught, however. Hardly studious, she at least managed to memorize certain choice quotes from the classics. She will probably never write any great theorems, but she might read one or two. She is my daughter there, of course. They grew up so fast indeed, and she is betrothed to... Wow, you're 19? You do not look 19. Okay. So they can marry now, so let's go ahead and marry them off. You're in the Kingdom of ALBA up there, okay. It's not matrilineal, that's fine. So let's go ahead and marry them off. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. I will graciously take the hand of your daughter Benedicta in holy matrimony. May we find strength and support in our union. Excellent, there we go. So we should have strong ties there. We do have that alliance. How many men do you have? 1.2k. That's really useful, actually. We do have a slight prestige problem here. Gold problem will be fixed soon. I don't think we're going to be building anything in this episode. So let's go ahead and speed up time just a tad. Let's see if we get anything happening here. You can declare more wars. We could declare war against the Danelaw. We could go back to Wales, maybe. But we're not doing so well, are we? This Norse guy needs to be kicked out. His wife is Welsh. Maybe she could help us with a... Let's see. Who is your heir? This guy is your heir. He's also Norse, though. Could we kill him? I'm not too sure. We really need to restore these lands to the Welsh. This guy here, yeah, he's 12 now. Soon he'll be of age. Oh, that's my granddaughter. Okay, that's how we got that alliance. I want to restore the Welsh lands. These guys do have... Oh, that's not a very strong alliance. Okay, I'd say about 4,000 men. We only have 3,000 ourselves, so we would need to bring an ally in, which means spending more prestige. And it looks like there's some peasant rebellions up in the north there. So part of my realm is not doing so good. Luckily, if we look at our factions... My half-brother... Why are you trying to fight against me again? Look at all the vassals in prison there. This generation of ruling definitely has been interesting. And there we go. We're trying to sway my half-brother at the moment. To make... Oh, my grandson... They look the same. To make my grandson more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his... Oh, you are very a very holy man. Let's see. Unshakable faith in God. There we go. Very virtuous is what I meant to say there. Let's see if he likes us there. In my attempts to align High Chieftain Felchad to my interests, I have found an opportunity. I think I could argue that our goals are in fact the same. As I dictate my next letter, I emphasize those shared interests. There's only a 32% chance of success here. But he doesn't lose opinion if we fail. Let's try it. And we lost another 75 prestige. There we go. Greetings, my implacable liege. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. Excellent. There we go. So maybe we're getting a bit closer to a friendship there with our grandson and heir. That would be useful. I do want to make sure succession is somewhat smooth here. And oh dear, King Ivar here. Another king, a king to a king. The latest work of my acquaintance, King Ivar, has become all of a rage at court of late. The piece deals with feelings of sorrow and loss, and Ivar has publicly dedicated it to me. Why would you do that? Huh. I'm a bit suspicious here. Autumn of sorrow. When such beautiful countenance is hid from sight, the pain surely feels a personal slight. Without him we are but hollow shells, each of us a little corpse, a hollow parallel. Is he trying to... Okay. So far I've kept my thoughts to myself, but the buzz has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. I have to pick one of these. I can see this is truly heartfelt. He gains opinion on me and we lose stress. Or I don't know how I feel about this. I don't, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. You gained 20 opinion of King Ivar, and we lost 20 stress. Okay, very interesting. I'm getting mixed messages from the Norseman over there. Ideally, though, I want to kick him out of these lands. They don't belong here. They should go back across the sea from which they came. Of course. Especially these guys here. He's currently 57. His heir is only 15. Okay, if we could get rid of Ivar the Boneless here, we might be in a good situation. Wow, a lot of his siblings and children have actually passed away. I don't think it'll be too long before he passes, and then maybe we can finally kick the Vikings out of Ireland. And a call to war from the Kingdom of Navarre to the Serene High King Concobar of Ireland. I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the Independence War. So some of his vassals want independence there. I will join as a defender, and I do actually plan on taking my army south to Kingdom of Navarre here, because they have helped us in many wars, and I would like to return the favour. Now, they do have numbers advantage. That's quite worrying. Hopefully he brings some more allies here. But let's go ahead and raise an army, and we'll go and help our fellow ally there. And there we go. Another ally does join the war, and he has 2,000 soldiers. There we go. That's very useful there. So let's go and sail to the capital. I think that'll be useful. We're going to have to spend some gold to sail here. 28 gold. It will pull us in bankruptcy again. But we will go and help our ally here. To the adhering High King Concobar. I have been corresponding with your Chancellor, High Chieftain Joshua, my half-brother, and it has been a shameful diplomatic display. You are not the man I thought you were. Oh, Ivar the boneless. Yeah, you're listening in here, aren't you? This has to be a misunderstanding. Loses 30 opinion of me. Wow. I can assure you, I have far less opinion of you, sir. We will kick you out of Ireland. You mark my words. You do not belong here. And I do not forget, I think it was my brother's head you ripped off even. And a betrothed can marry here. So my daughter can marry this man. I can't even attempt to pronounce this name. It is matrilineal, and we would get a tiny alliance. So let's go ahead and send that proposal. There we go. So he goes ahead and accepts that one. We're spreading our dynasty once again. Of course, we no longer have Brittany, which is a shame. That would have been nice if we could hold on to that. We weren't really in a situation where we could hold it. Let's go and help our ally siege here. In fact, we could go and stop this one. No, let's stay together. I don't want to risk my men too much here for them. And a prisoner. Ah, there we go. My vassal and prisoner finally died. The man who thought of sleeping with my wife is no more. And there we go. So who is my vassal now? Someone new is in charge of these lands. There we go. High Chieftain Failchad. I think he has somewhat of the same name. He's a confider and he's a flagellant. He doesn't really like me, but he also has no children. So who is your primary heir? And that must be your brother, I imagine. That's interesting. Hopefully, powerful vassal expects a council opinion. Indeed, he does. Are you good at anything? Wow, you're... My half-brother's been... if I kick him off the council, that's going to cause issues. But this guy has 18. Do you know what? You did rise against me, and you're trying to rise against me again. I'm going to assign this guy. There we go. And it looks like my half-brother is going to hate me for that. Minus 66. Oof. Hopefully some swaying can fix that. Actually, do you know what? If my brother wants to raise against me, so be it. I'm going to sway my new vassal here. Make sure you don't make the same mistakes as your father did. Otherwise, you'll end up living your remaining days in my dungeons as well. I'm sure he doesn't want that one. So let's go over... If we siege this, that should help the war efforts here. Okay, they're already planning to siege this. Maybe we can siege this castle then. It's right next to him. Does it have any loot? 17 gold. There we go. We would get some gold back. Oh, bit of a misclick there. So that's not looking too bad. 7 months and then this siege is done. They are sieging these lands over here, but our ally here doesn't seem to be wanting to do anything about that. And the Gilded Rat's Tail was finally destroyed. We definitely need a way to more easily destroy artifacts we do not want here. We're no longer bankrupt, which is nice. Raiders! Ivar is here. And a secret has been exposed. Oh, this guy. Has accused my daughter... of having had an extramarital affair with my champion. How can she defile the sanctity of her marriage? You did not. Why would you do that? I never would have thought. Yeah, that's insane. My daughter, Ban Mamer Elizabeth, has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time now, and everyone thought that her husband was the father of the child. Now it has become clear that the real father-to-be is none other than my champion. It could only have stayed a secret. Damn it. Why would you do that? Now everyone knows, yeah. And my daughter's been imprisoned. Of course she has. She's not in my court either. You imprisoned your own wife? Oh, damn, I'm getting Joffrey vibes. Of course, Joffrey never really... But did he imprison Marjorie? I forget, actually, the details on that. Of course he didn't imprison Sansa. But yeah, what is he doing? Now, wait, we're being raided as well? Who are you? Oh, you're down here. Okay, in Wales. Right. I did notice as well, whilst we're over helping our ally, good old Ivar here has sent some raiders down south. Some of the Danelaw. Looks like they're going on a joint raiding party. We could go and fight them, catch them off guard. Maybe they didn't know that we actually sailed south as well to go and help our allies here. So it would be nice to... Oh, no. Oh god, how could you allow my daughter Elizabeth to pass on in Mormare's prison? She was blameless, my perfect daughter. I pray that Elizabeth both finds peace and freedom in the afterlife. She was executed. She did not deserve this. Yeah, I mean, that's going a bit too far, I think. Let's close this, it's very loud. My daughter-in-law, Urika, has given birth to a daughter, since the little one is a part of the... not my dynasty. Did they make a new branch? I think they did. She should be blessed with a good name. Let's see, Rachel. There we go. May you grow strong and rise, Rachel. Now, where are you? Okay, you're up in here. Right. I need to pin this guy. No one murders my daughter and executes them and gets away with it. Yes, Queen. Now, this might cause some conflict with ALBA, but I just can't let this go. In fact, I am going to plan to murder him. We will spend the gold necessary to get this done. How dare he? Oh yeah, we could have a hostile scheme and a personal scheme, so that's fine. Prisoner taken in siege. There we go. Can we ransom you for some money? 50 gold. Very nice. Let's go ahead and ransom him. He's only a child. And we could use that gold to invite people to this murder scheme. That would be useful. There we go, and that ransom has been accepted. We can call a hunt. Not right now. We're currently in the middle of a war. Let's see. We can do some more sieging. Actually, I don't think these guys are in the siege. How much gold do you have? Another 21 gold. Okay, let's go and siege this castle. That would be quite profitable as well. Yeah, this is actually turning out to be a very profitable war, helping our ally here. The sacking of Ulster. With the fall of the settlement of Dumpradraig to Lord Ongrimir, much of Greater Ulster has been left bare to rampaging... What is that word? Looters. As there are few local fortresses of size left to oppose them, the raiders have carried off every precious item and scrap of silver they can find. I curse these meddlesome savages, or pay a wergold for the lost. My half-brother... I'm not giving him gold. He should be able to protect his own men. I curse these meddlesome savages. Yeah, protect your own men. You think you can raise against me to gain the kingdom title, and you can't even protect your own towns? No, deal with that yourself. Friend was killed in a siege, though. Poor old Duncan. We have a lot of stress right now. We need to manage that somehow in the future. I was about to do something before that popped up. Yes, we was about to murder this guy, I believe. Right. So now we have some more gold. That's the wrong menu. There we go. Let's go ahead and invite some people. The bishop. Why don't you... He's wounded and melancholic, but he's not unholy or anything. He's not a sinner. So why would the bishop want to join in here? That's interesting. I gain 40 stress because I am paranoid. Is that for everyone? That's for everyone. inviting people to the murder scheme then maybe is not a good idea. And we have gained a stress level here. Because we gained 80 stress because my friend died. Oh, fun. Mental break, wanton desires. Lately it feels like I am constantly being distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it is all too easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? A trip to the brothel will bring relief. I must sequester myself to avoid temptation, or I will bite my lip and try to stay focused. We gain more stress. That's not good. I don't think we should gain more stress. Are we very holy? We're arrogant, patient, and paranoid. No. A trip to the brothel could be good. We gain the trait rakish. We lose a diplomacy. We gain some intrigue, which could be useful. Stress loss is good. Attraction opinion -5. We don't really care about that. Conqueror spends so much time in a brothel that it has become his second home. Or we could become reclusive. Conqueror often sequesters himself away and neglects his responsibilities. Now, I don't think, so far, he hasn't neglected his responsibilities, so I don't feel like that makes sense. I think a trip to the brothel will bring relief here. So let's go ahead and go to the brothel, and we do become rakish now. We're no longer overwhelmed by stress, which is good. Murder, itching for a distraction. The man in charge of cleaning the clothes of Mormer guards is brought to me. No one will notice him tampering with their clothes, and if something distracting for the guards could be planted, what would you have of me, my lord? I want you to grind rose hips really fine, spend 50 gold, or cut holes in their clothes in improper areas. Murder gains progress. I want you to grind rose hips really fine. Yeah, so let's go into that. I think that would make it very itchy, I believe, right? I will pay gold for that. My daughter is definitely worth the 50 gold there. Family members can get married. My granddaughter and grandson, are they twins by any chance? I don't believe so. Let's go ahead and reset the filters here. Do we have any matrilineal alliance power? No, okay. What about alliance power? Nothing. Right. Does that mean that the last Welsh man in Welshlands died? Oh no, okay. You weren't married to anyone anyway. What about my grandson? You're not my heir, are you? Who's your father? Okay, my other son, right. So maybe we could get a good alliance with you? Oh, we could. In fact, we could marry you within Irish lands. Could marry you to my niece. I don't think that would be very good. How old are you? You're 16. She's 14. Let's see. She's temperate. She's shy and trusting. And she's Irish. And Bella, yeah, we would get an alliance here with one of our vassals, I believe. Could we get this? There's no chance of... Yeah, there's no chance they're not related in any way. Yeah, let's go for that. There we go. Make the Irish ties stronger here. And we're in line to inherit plenty of titles. We are 4th in line though, so that's not happening any soon. And our granddaughter doesn't really have any marriage options at the moment. We're still being raided to the north. We won't worry about it until they get closer to our capital. We are currently fighting down south. An alliance expired. Wait, he died? How did you die? Died from his wounds. Karma is karma. Wait, you're not dead? Oh, did I just marry you off to him? I'm so confused. Why did you take my daughter? Was I looking at the wrong man? I'm really confused. To the implacable Kunkbar, I gladly accept your betrothal position. Your grandson, Samuel, and I would be the best couple ever. Excellent. Right, I need to pause a second. So this guy is gone. So we no longer... Wait, no. Oh, they have the same names? Okay, this guy is still alive, right. I just got a bit confused there. Family member can get married. Benedicta. Okay. Alliance power. Who can we marry you off to? Matrilineal would be even better. There's not very many good options here, though, is there? Like, who are you? You're not a first son, are you? Huh. Are you? No, you're not. Okay. What about you? Are you a first son? Definitely not. You? You're a second son. That could be a good proposal there. A lot of these guys aren't very... Yeah, I think we're going to have to skip the matrilineal stuff there. There's not very many good options. Now, we could get a Gaelic alliance here. Let's see, let's march, move the map north, just so we can see where their territory is. Yeah, they are in ALBA. How strong are you, though? They have 2,000 men. Maybe that is one I would like. He's 9 as well, so the age gap isn't huge. He's 17. Maybe we could get that. Children born of this marriage will be... Yeah, that's fine. She gains loads of prestige. Let's go ahead and get that there. And then we should be able to get that alliance as well. That should be juicy. That might be the alliance we need, actually, to beat back the Vikings. And there we go. They do accept that betrothal, which is nice. Let's go ahead and look here. We're being raided again. Again, that's to the... There's a lot of raiders taking advantage right now. And we can negotiate an alliance with High Chieftain Failchad. You're my player heir, grandson, and steward. Of course, there we go. We finally have an alliance now with our grandson. He's finally seeing the bigger picture here. I am honoured by your request, and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvellous news. So we do have this one now. That's good. Let's go ahead and check on the battle. The siege is going to take another 4 months. We are winning the war, but only by 7%. We are about to finish this siege, though. And we do have an event here. The Gallant Champion. My champion, Domingue, has excelled during our recent battles, and my court is buzzing with excitement. What an accomplished champion. What a role model. What a man. With all the praise raining down on him, it is made clear that I am expected to officially reward him in some manner. He will serve as my personal champion. You will appoint him as my personal champion, and we grow closer to forming a friendship. Let's see. Dread Decay, minus 25%. Prestige. We get some extra prestige, and can take your place in some duels. There we go. How good are you, though? What's your prowess like? 18 prowess. He's ugly, but that's fine. Yeah, you don't need to be pretty to be a good champion. Yeah, let's go ahead and recruit him as my personal champion there. I think he's earned his place there in my King's Guard, as we could say. Let's go ahead and look at the siege. And a call to war. I think we just signed this alliance, and they're already calling us to war. To the implacable High King Conqueror of Ireland, I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the war for Mormere Domhnall's claim on the Kingdom of ALBA. Wait, you guys are planning to overthrow the Kingdom of ALBA? If we could have them as our allies and they're right next to us, that could be... Except, yes, I will join, and in fact, once we siege this, I plan to sail my men back to Ireland, or at least back to ALBA, to help 7,500. Wait. Why are we fighting this war? Okay, that's the wrong one. This one? We're winning. We do have a bit of a problem here, though, guys. I think we need some more allies in this war. It doesn't look very promising. We do have a thing in our royal court. A courtier scorned. Why would you honour that knave Domingue with a position at court and not me? Oh, jealousy. My champion Chu Gumna is livid. Apparently he had been certain that the honour would befall him. 23 prowess. To be fair, he does have better prowess. We could make him my cupbearer, or just tell him to come off it. Yeah, come off it. Come on. Grow up a bit here. We're at war, and we don't have time for this squabbling. And you can easily serve in my retinues on the battlefield. You don't have to be my personal champion. However, if you want to, you can still earn it. And there we go. We do win this siege. We capture another child. Can we ransom you? Another 50 gold. Beautiful stuff. Inspired person. We don't want to sponsor anyone right now. Right, what we do want to do, though, is sail to the north to help in the battle with the Kingdom of ALBA. That's going to cost some gold to set sail, but that's unavoidable. 27 gold, that's fine. It won't put us back in bankruptcy. Oh gosh, a lot of pop-ups. A new stewardship perk. Let's go ahead and pick this one. Soon forgiven. Monthly tyranny minus 0.15. Let's go ahead and get this one. We are being raided. That's fine. Call a hunt. Host a feast. No, we're in a war. We don't have time for such things right now. And a faction targeting you has been abandoned. Your brother Christopher has died. And I lose 12 stress. Why did I lose stress? I'm not too sure. Maybe he was my rival. But we have no factions against us now, at least. Things are looking better. Ah, there we go. They're slowly dying in my dungeons. There we go. That would teach you to rebel against the King of Ireland. Okay, a new faction's been created against me. I spoke too soon. Wants the Kingdom of Ireland. My half-brother again. It's just him, though. Do what you want. You're not going to win. So we're going to have to leave our ally, the King of Navarre, here. Sadly, we have to prioritize. Countess Onika might join the Independence War as an enemy. That's fine. You guys have enough people to handle this, I believe. We got some gold. Let's go back and fight for the Kingdom of ALBA. We're being raided again, and a scheme has been discovered. The existence of my plot to murder Mormer has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. Curses. That is a bit annoying there. And Joe Iver has formed the Welsh-Norse hybrid culture from the Welsh and Norse cultures. Not sure how I feels about that. Ally joins the war. For the Kingdom of ALBA, there we go. Very nice. My vassal there deciding to also join for the Kingdom of ALBA. Now, I'm going to have to fight these raiders. They're getting a bit too close to my lands. I'm not a fan of this. Oh, no. Oh, no, indeed. I think we've been caught off guard. Yep. Oh. Wait, what's happening? Oh, you can't fight at sea. Beautiful. Okay, we're doing fine. Where are these guys going? They're going south. Wait, did you just lose all your men? Oh, I need to kill these raiders. Wait, you guys can fight the Kingdom of Alda. That's fine. I need to deal with these raiders who are on my lands. Okay, they're setting sail again. No, don't sail, don't sail. That's a lot of extra gold. Where are they going? Okay, they are leaving us, right. So let's go... Do they need our help in the Kingdom of Alba here? Probably not. Where's the capital? Have they sieged it? They're currently sieging it. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and park ourselves in Desmond for the time being. I think this war is won. For some reason, they sailed south. I'm not entirely sure why. We can host a feast. Let's wait. I might actually host a feast soon. My skilled Chancellor. My Chancellor, High Chieftain Felchad, has proved himself highly capable, especially in matters of a diplomatic nature. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the Eldom of Athlone, my liege, with your blessing, of course. You know what? Take the reins, Felchad. Encouraged improvements, development growth plus 10%. Yeah. I will let you go and do that. You've proven a loyal vassal so far, so I think you've deserved that right. My previous vassals were not so loyal as you were, deciding to cause a rebellion. Now it looks like this war is won. There we go, a victory. You won the war led by King Domino II of Alba against, yes, the old queen, let's say, so be it. So let's go ahead and pause the game. So are we allies now? We have the Kingdom of Alba as an alliance. Okay, this is beautiful. Because we can use them now to kick out good old Ivar the Boneless. And if we can do that, things are looking extremely good actually. I'm really liking our position. Right, but first, let's go ahead and build something in Trally. We don't have the prestige. Okay, we do have the gold. Okay, let's go ahead and disband our men. And what I think I will do is let's go and host a feast. I think let's celebrate our new alliance with the King of Alba here. It would lose us some stress as well. And we start a feast in Desmond. There we go. 100 gold. I think it's worth it. And if we click down here, we can see what's going on in our feast. I will slow down the time. A cheery gathering. The guests are gathered in a great hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. The mood is bright and spirits are high as the feast begins. I think this is the first feast that royalty is holding here. Let's see who attends. So obviously us, Isaac, my son, my half-brother there, Joshua, has decided to attend, even though he's not a fan of me. Our good old Theoched, our vassal there, attending also. And my two daughters, Benedicta and Helen. Unfortunately, High Chieftain Theoched, we have two Theocheds. My grandson and heir did decline. Is he busy? His wife and queen is currently imprisoned. In fact, is there a way I can ransom you? I don't think there is, right? That's a shame. I would spend the gold. Then again, we don't have the gold either. But sadly, he is preoccupied, so I won't hold that against him. An exposed affair. Oh no. A loud crash resounds through the great hall as one of the doors to the service quarters break. In a barely clothed tumble, my Chancellor, High Chieftain Felched, and my daughter Benedicta spill out on the floor in front of everyone. So who had the affair? You are an adulterer. Oh wait, you guys aren't married. Oh come on, guys. To imagine that they had such a secret. Yes, this feast was supposed to be a good thing. Player heir divorce. High Chieftain Felchad has gotten divorced from High Chiefess Bordis. She is no longer his spouse. Ah, woman of Yol Ragnar. You guys are no longer married? Okay. Sullied judgment. As Isaac's eyes widen at my words, I realize what I have just said about High Queen Leofuin. I struggle to push my tankard away. Is that my wife? It is. I have had too much. I tried to get up, wobbling a little. Don't trust a word I say. What have I done? Isaac learns of High Queen... Oh, no. Oh, Isaac, please don't expose this. I've given you a good wife. 2 good wives. Please, son, don't expose this. What have I done indeed? Oh, this is not a feast to remember. Oh, dear. We can imprison criminals. Benedicta... Yeah, but she's my daughter. And who are you? She does have a... I think I need the alliance. Betrothed can marry. Right, let's go ahead and marry off my grandson there. There we go. At least one good thing has happened today. I gladly accept your marriage proposal. Excellent. There we go. The feast is still ongoing, however. So we'll see what else happens. There we go. Feasts. As my guests depart. With all my guests having done fighting for the last of my meager table scraps, it gives me great relief to watch them finally leave with loose clothing and growing bellies. I have my wife Leofuin to thank for much of its success, and I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. Until next time, there we go, we gained some prestige there, and every guest gained 20 opinion of us for 10 years. And I think that's a perfect opportunity to end the video as well. We've been recording for just over half an hour now. Sweden? Why is Sweden over here? Okay. That is interesting. We'll have to look at that next episode. But yeah, I think next episode we might be able to, with ALBA, maybe finally kick out either the bonus from Ireland. And then we're also going to help ALBA take back their lands here if they wish us to. I think that would be useful. We still need to deal with the Danelaw. And luckily it does look like Navarra are holding on down here. Maybe we can sail south and help them again now that we've won this. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. I will be back on Thursday with another Crusader Kings 3 video. Until then, I shall see you next time.